Hello everyone, I am Ilia Laporev, cellist, and welcome to today's video where I will give you cello practice tips for busy adults. We all know that finding time to practice the cello can be a very challenging task, especially if you have a busy life. But with these tips that I will give to you, you can and will make the most out of your practice sessions and make progress on the cello. If this is the first time you come across my channel, nice to meet you. I am Ilia Laporev. I create on my channel cello-related content, tutorials, free lessons, and so on. If this is what you're looking for, then consider to subscribe. Now, let's get started. I'll start immediately with the best one. Tip number 1. Make a practice schedule. One of the best ways to ensure that you practice regularly is to schedule it into your day or week. So try to set aside a specific time each day or week for cello practice and stick to it as much as possible. So even if you have only 20 or 30 minutes a day, it is very important to make that time sacred and focused. So put any distractions away, phones, tablets, games, whatever, and focus 100% into your cello. Tip number 2. Break up your practice into smaller sessions. If you don't have a lot of time in one sitting, try breaking up your practice into smaller sessions throughout the day. For example, you could practice 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the afternoon, and 10 minutes in the evening. Although I recommend to do most of it in the morning because you're fresh and it just works better. Ideally, it would be 3 sessions of 20 minutes each. So like this, you're aiming for 1 hour practice per day. Tip number 3, a very important one. Make sure that you put your cello practice a priority into your schedule, just like you would do with any other important task. By putting your practice in priority, you are likely to see more progress in the short term. Especially when you're busy, it's so easy to let other things take priority over your cello practice. But if you want to improve, you'll need to put your cello practice as a priority. So try to make your cello practice one of the first things you do each day before other tasks will come up. Alright, stay with me guys, we're almost done. Tip number 4, set up specific goals. Having specific goals in mind for your practice time can really help you to stay focused and motivated. Whether it's mastering a difficult passage, improving your intonation, or learning a new piece, having a clear goal in mind can help you make the most out of your practice time. So make sure that your goals are specific, realistically achievable, and break down into smaller steps if necessary. Tip number 5, make practice enjoyable. Practicing the cello can be so challenging and frustrating, so try to find ways to make your practice sessions more enjoyable. Whether it's by playing music that you love, experimenting new things, exploring new techniques, and so on. You might find it useful to switch up your practice routine time by time to keep things fresh and motivating. Be patient with yourself. Learning the cello is a long road, so it's very important that you be patient with yourself. Don't expect to become a virtuoso, from night to day. And if you're feeling frustrated or discouraged, take a little break, do something else, and then come back to it later. Remember, everyone makes mistakes, and that's part of the learning process. Well, and there you have it, some cello practice tips for busy adults. By making cello practice a priority and finding ways to make it enjoyable, you definitely can make a big progress, even if you have a very busy schedule. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any other tip, don't hesitate to let us know in the comment section below so we all can learn from each other's experiences. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next lesson.